Good afternoon, everyone. Today, I would like to talk about the 2001 Nobel Prize in Physics. I chose this topic because it shows how something extremely small can completely change the way we understand the world. The prize was awarded for the achievement of creating a new state of matter called a Bose-Einstein condensate. At first, this may sound very complicated. However, the basic idea is surprisingly simple. Normally, atoms move freely and behave like independent particles. Each atom has its own motion, its own energy, and its own identity. But when atoms are cooled to an extremely low temperature, very close to absolute zero, something unusual happens. Their motion slows down dramatically. As the temperature drops further, the atoms begin to lose their individuality. Instead of acting separately, they start to behave as if they were one single entity. It is as if a large group of people suddenly starts walking in perfect step, like a synchronized performance. This state is called a Bose-Einstein condensate. Why is this discovery important? Because it allows scientists to observe quantum phenomena on a scale that is easier to study. Usually, quantum effects only appear in the microscopic world. However, in this state, those effects become more visible and controllable. In other words, scientists can directly explore the strange rules of quantum mechanics. I find this discovery very fascinating. It shows that when conditions change, matter can behave in completely unexpected ways. It also teaches us that lowering energy can reveal hidden order, rather than simply reducing activity. In the future, this research may lead to new technologies such as ultra-precise sensors, advanced materials, and quantum computing. Even though this topic may seem difficult, it gives us an important message. If we look deeper into nature, we can discover new patterns and possibilities that we never imagined. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today, I would like to talk about the 2001 Nobel Prize in Chemistry. I chose this topic because it shows how a very small difference in structure can lead to a huge difference in function. The prize was awarded for the development of methods in asymmetric synthesis. At first, this may sound difficult, but the idea can be explained with a simple example. Imagine your hands. Your left hand and your right hand look very similar, but they are not the same. They are mirror images of each other. In chemistry, some molecules also have this property. They have the same atoms, but their structures are slightly different, like left and right hands. This difference is very important. For example, in medicine, one version of a molecule can be helpful, while the other version can be harmful. Therefore, scientists need a way to create only the correct version of a molecule. This is where asymmetric synthesis becomes important. Using special catalysts, scientists can control chemical reactions so that they produce mostly one desired form instead of a mixture. It is like having a machine that only produces right-handed gloves instead of both left and right. This breakthrough made it much easier to produce safer and more effective drugs. It also improved efficiency in chemical production, reducing waste and cost. I find this discovery very interesting. It shows that even when two things look almost identical, their effects can be completely different. It also reminds us that precision is extremely important in science. In the future, this technology may lead to the development of better medicines and more environmentally friendly chemical processes. Even though this topic may seem complex, it teaches us an important lesson. Small differences in structure can create big differences in results. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today, I would like to talk about the 2001 Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine. I chose this topic because it helps us understand how our bodies grow and maintain order at the cellular level. The prize was awarded for discoveries of key regulators of the cell cycle. At first, this may sound technical, but the idea is quite clear. Our bodies are made of trillions of cells. These cells are constantly dividing to replace old or damaged ones. However, this process must be carefully controlled. If cells divide too slowly, the body cannot repair itself. If they divide too quickly, it can lead to diseases such as cancer. This is where the cell cycle comes in. The cell cycle is a series of steps that a cell goes through when it grows and divides. Scientists discovered that this process is controlled by specific molecules that act like signals. Some molecules tell the cell to start dividing. Others tell it to stop or wait. It is similar to a traffic system. Green lights allow movement, while red lights stop it. If this system works properly, cells divide in an organized and healthy way. But if the signals fail, cells may grow uncontrollably. This discovery was very important because it revealed the basic rules behind cell division. It also helped scientists understand how cancer develops. I find this discovery very meaningful. It shows that even within our bodies, there is a precise system maintaining balance and order. It also reminds us that life depends on careful regulation, not just growth. In the future, this knowledge may lead to better treatments for cancer and other diseases. Even though this topic may seem complex, it teaches us an important lesson. Healthy systems depend on proper control, not just activity. Thank you.